We like to think we vote rationally. We weigh the issues, we consider the candidates. But the truth is, our choices are influenced by factors we're not even aware of. Our brains are wired to make quick judgments based on subconscious cues. In politics, these cues can have a profound impact. They shape how we see the parties and the candidates. They even influence how we vote. These subconscious biases are not insurmountable, but to overcome them, we must first understand how they work. We must delve into the world of color psychology, symbolism, and cognitive linguistics. Only then can we begin to unravel the hidden forces that shape our political landscape. These forces, I argue, often benefit the Republican Party. This is not to say that all Republicans are aware of these advantages, nor that Democrats are immune to subconscious bias. But the GOP, I believe, has benefited from a confluence of factors that create a perception of strength and authority. This perception, once established, becomes self-reinforcing. Voters gravitate towards what they perceive as powerful. This, in turn, further solidifies the image of Republican dominance. Understanding this dynamic is crucial for anyone who seeks to create a more level playing field in American politics. Color is a powerful force. It can evoke emotions, trigger memories, and influence our behavior. In politics, the colors red and blue have become deeply entrenched as symbols of the two major parties. But these colors are more than just symbols. They carry a weight of psychological baggage that can have a real impact on how voters perceive the parties. Red, the color of the Republican Party, is associated with energy, passion, and urgency. It's the color of fire trucks and stop signs. It commands attention and evokes a sense of alertness. In a political context, this can translate into a perception of strength and decisiveness. Republicans, draped in red, can tap into these subconscious associations, projecting an image of power and action. Blue, the color of the Democratic Party, evokes feelings of trust, stability, and calmness. It's the color of the sky and the ocean. It suggests dependability and tranquility. While these are positive attributes, they can be a liability in the often chaotic world of politics. In times of crisis, voters may crave the perceived strength and decisiveness of red, even if it comes at the expense of contemplation and nuance. Political parties, like brands, rely on symbols to communicate their values and identity. The Republican elephant and the Democratic donkey, though initially adopted somewhat haphazardly, have become powerful symbols that shape voter perceptions. The elephant, a symbol of strength, wisdom, and stability, reinforces the Republican image of power and authority. It's a creature that commands respect and evokes a sense of awe. This symbolism plays into the GOP's advantage, further cementing the perception of Republicans as the party of strength and stability. The donkey, on the other hand, is often associated with stubbornness, humility, and a strong work ethic. While these are admirable qualities, they lack the inherent power and grandeur of the elephant. The donkey, unfortunately, reinforces a perception of Democrats as hard-working but perhaps less imposing than their Republican counterparts. It's important to note that these symbols are not inherently good or bad, but the subconscious associations they evoke can have a real impact on how voters perceive the parties. The elephant, with its aura of power, plays into the existing narrative of Republican dominance. The donkey, while representing admirable qualities, may inadvertently reinforce a perception of Democrats as less commanding. The terms right and left, used to denote political ideologies, are not neutral descriptors. They carry a weight of cultural and cognitive baggage that can subtly influence our perceptions of the parties. The word right in English and many other languages is loaded with positive connotations. It signifies correctness, righteousness, and authority. To be right is to be on the side of truth and justice. This linguistic advantage, however unintentional, can subconsciously bolster the Republican Party, aligning it with notions of correctness and moral authority. The word left, conversely, often carries negative connotations. It can suggest deviation from the norm, weakness, or even sinister intent. This linguistic disadvantage, though subtle, can create a subconscious hurdle for Democrats. It can subtly reinforce the perception of the GOP as the party of righteousness and the Democrats as somehow askew. These cognitive biases, ingrained in the very language we use, are difficult to overcome, but by understanding their influence, we can begin to challenge their hold on our political thinking. We can strive for a more nuanced understanding of political ideologies, one that transcends the simplistic and often inaccurate dichotomy of right and left.